like this fool here.
All right. Good
What is,
morning, everyone. Welcome to the Community Fitness Program sponsored by U Chicago Medicine's Urban Health Initiative. Happy Friday in partnership with Body Parts Fitness. Excuse me. Thank you for joining us this morning as Jason will be leading us through today's exercise. Whenever you're ready, Jason.
Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully, everybody's having an amazing Friday. Today is it is Friday. This is Body Parts Fitness, and you know what we're gonna do. We got our low impact series today. Today, you're gonna need your weights. We're gonna stand up for our core activity. So, no worry about a ball. Don't worry about having a mat. We're gonna do everything upright. A lot of the activities will be against body weight. So, if you don't have any weights, don't worry. I'll show you some modifications for that. But from a weight perspective, you want to do things from a low to medium. All right. Um, yeah, that's about it. Let's get ready to do a little movement. We got our 5 minutes of walking and or 5 minutes of movement to get ourselves started. And then we'll go into, as always, we'll start today with legs. We're going to start today with legs, try something different. And then we'll go for boxing, we'll do core. We'll come back to our upper body. We'll do some more boxing. And then we'll finish up with core. And then we'll have that last rumble, surprise round that we'll have to end the class. So with that being said, let's get started. Let's just kind of walk it out, starting to clear your mind, get yourself ready for this good 2 hour and 45 minutes. I'm sorry. Oh, this is the 8 o'clock. The 45 minute workout, not 2 hours. That's later on down the road. As you're doing this walk, make sure you're exploding off the balls of your feet. If you're into that kind of moving your arms sort of things, that's fine too. We'll stay here for a full minute to start to get the blood pumping. As you get warm, as your body begins to get warm, you might want to pick that pace up a little bit. You might even want to shift that thing into a run. That's fine too. Or you can just stay where you are. We got about 10 seconds left. Keep it going, keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, nice job. Let's open up the hips, all right? Let's open the hips up a little bit to get everything ready for our start of our lower body activity. We're gonna kick the knee up and out, and kick the knee up and out. Up and out, up and out. Let's keep that going. Feel like I heard my knees squeak a little bit when I did that, so I'm happy I started out this way. All right, now let's put it back in reverse, okay? Just imagine stepping over a stool, a rock, a child, a dog, whatever. We'll stay here for another 10 seconds. One more on the left and one more on the right. I needed that. I needed that. All right. Bring those feet a little bit slightly wider than your shoulders. Get yourself a nice secure base. And we're going to start to roll down, getting those good mornings in. I'm taking my time coming down, as you should as well. If you get the toes, that's great. Knees, that's fine too. As slowly as you came down, come back up that same speed. One more big, deep breath in. And blow that back out. All right, let's go back down again. Touch those toes, or knees, or thighs for that matter, whatever you can get to. Awesome. Let's take a big step to the left and a big step to the right. Widen that stance out a little bit. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to reach over, turning the body this way as though you're getting ready to open up a door. All right, so you're stretching all the way out, feeling that pull on those obliques. Awesome. Other side. And as you're going, hopefully you can see my feet. This back leg is turning on that toe. Right? Nice. All right, let's do it again. reaching over, big stretch over to the left. All right, let's get one more over to the right. Nice. Let's finish up by going straight down. We're gonna fold the arms like so. Get down nice and low. Go as low as you can go. So as your back begins to talk to you, listen to the back first. Don't listen to me. Come back up nice and slow. Awesome. We'll do that one more time. Straight down. If you can get a little bit lower than you did the last time, really should feel it in those thighs. Come back up. Let's finish up by stretching up your upper body. Take the right arm, bring it all the way across. Pull on that shoulder. Bring it behind you. Left arm all the way across. Pull it behind you. And now we are ready to get the workout started. Okay. Like I said, we're going to start off the legs today. Why? Why not? We're going to put a little cardio in here, okay? So remember, we started off with that kind of little jog. We're going to do the exact same thing this time. Only difference is we're going to give you guys the option of going a little bit harder to paint. So for the first 30 seconds, if you want to get that little march in, you can, or we're going to go for a run, okay? So we got that for 30 seconds. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go into our squats. Getting that nice solid base. If you can see my feet. That nice solid base. And we're going to go down, back up, down, back up, making sure that we're keeping the heels on the ground as always. The heels start to come up. That means we're going too far. Go down to a point that's comfortable for you, okay? Then we're going to go back and get a little bit of cardio in. So we're going to put some cardio back to back here. So we're going to get a full minute of actually raising that heart rate. Did he sneak in cardio on the leg day? I did. So what is that little cardio move? Jump rope. We're going to jump it out, and then we're going to go back that run again, okay? So it's going to be run, then squat, then jump rope. Run, squat, and jump rope again, all right? If you feel like you're overexerted at any point in time, feel free to go ahead and take a break and then jump back in with me, okay? Let's get it going. Let's get this Friday started. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Remember, you can march it out if you like. I'm going to go ahead and go for a run. Seems like a nice day outside. Getting myself prepared to cheer on those marathon runners in a couple of days. I don't know if anybody's coming to check out the marathon runners. The marathon is on Sunday. Anyone that's planning on being anywhere near the downtown area, I strongly recommend you plan accordingly because it gets to be a mess down here. Okay, all right. Now throw squats. Go and get as nice and deep as you can. Down and up. Down and up. I think my knees are just about awake now. When I first got here, I can tell you, they were not. And every movement was telling me, why are you doing this? Why ain't we in the bed? I told my knees to shut up. It's time to go. All right, jump rope. Same thing here. Notice I'm not going that hard to paint. I'm just trying to get a little movement, elevate that heart rate, elevate that body temperature. You got about 5 seconds. Great. We're back to our run now. So you see we got that sandwich cardio going on. So at this point, if you're feeling like you need that break, feel free to take it. Or you can always fit that hardcore run into our traditional March. Yeah, I'm going back to my run. This is about as much running as I'm doing for the marathon this weekend, which translates to I'm not running the marathon. All right, let's get that squat. By now, hopefully, you're a little bit warmer than you were before. So you should be able to maybe go a little bit deeper, maybe go a little bit faster. Challenge yourself to make sure this is better than the first round. Great. Jump rope. Last and final round of it. Got about 15 seconds. Five seconds, you're almost there. Almost there. There you go. Finish your first round of your 7-round series. We do about 7 rounds in here, so let's be honest with ourselves. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see here. Give me one quick second. Sorry, I got one text message from somebody here, and I need to answer this. My apologies. Give me one quick second. Okay. Cool. Now, let's get to our next activity. We got our boxing. All right. The boxing, we're going to shift that weight back and forth. Left foot forward, right foot back. You know how we do. Nobody's brand new here. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a combination. All right. So it's going to be a 1 slip lead. Okay. Kind of work a little bit of core, especially because we're not getting deep core stuff. So it's going to be jab, slip lead, slip rear. All right. 1 slip. So we got for the first 30 seconds. And then for the next 30 seconds, it's going to be 2, 3, duck. 2, 3, duck. So we're adding some of that leg work in there to kind of carry on to some of the great leg work we had in the first round. So first 30 seconds, 1 slip. Next 30 seconds, 2, 3, duck. Last 30 seconds, 1 slip. 2, 3, duck. 1 slip. 2, 3, duck. Okay? That's what we got for our boxing. Let's make it happen. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 slip. 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 One more. 1 slip. Okay. Now let's get that 2, 3 duck. 2, 3 duck. 2, 3 duck. Yes, I'm going slow. 2, 3 duck. We'll pick it up later. 2, 3 duck. 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 One more. 2, 3 duck. Let's put it all together. 1 slip. 2, 3 duck. 1 slip. Oops. 2, 3 duck. I forgot that one. 1 slip. 2, 3 duck. 1 slip. 2, 3 duck. 1 slip. 2, 3 duck. All right, let's just break it down and do the first part of it again. 1 slip. 1 slip. 1 slip. 1 slip left, slip right. One, slip left, slip right. Work that core. One, slip, slip. One, slip, slip. One, slip, slip. Okay, now we got the 2-3 duck. 2-3 duck. 2-3 duck. 2-3 duck. 2-3 duck. 2-3 duck. Make sure those hooks are nice and tight. 2-3 duck. 2-3 duck. 2-3 duck. 2-3 duck. 2-3 duck. All right, let's put it all together. One, slip, slip. 2-3 duck. One, slip left, slip right. 2-3 duck. One, slip, slip. 2-3 duck. One, slip, slip. 2-3 duck. Give me one more. One, slip, slip. 2-3 duck. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Awesome. Let's take a moment, come back to that breath. We really kind of went a little bit hard there with the with the full combination. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit of exertion there. All right. So for our good mornings, because we just got a little bit of core work in with those slips back and forth. So now I'm going to ask you to grab that light to medium weight. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our good mornings in, okay? We're going to put a weight right behind the head, hold it at your comfort level, and we're going to roll down nice and slow and come back up again. Down and back up. Down and back up, okay? Then you can take the weight or without, entirely up for you, and we're going to continue on with those trunk twists, okay? We're just going to twist back and forth. I'm not going to have you work a cadence or work 2 here, 2 there, or anything like that. I just want you to kind of twist back and forth, making sure that as you're going, you're breathing in and breathing out and really starting to feel some work through this area. We'll go back to our good mornings again, and then we'll go back and forth. So we only got 2 activities we're going to rotate from during this 3-minute segment, but you'll still feel it, okay? Here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. We got less than 10 seconds. Down, up, down, up, down, up. One more. Down and back up. Okay. Let's take that weight. Let's get those trunk twists in. Left and right. Left and right. Again, not really going at any particular rate, but we are trying to make sure that we're feeling it all through here. And do those obliques as well. All right. 1 round, 1 minute done. Let's get that second minute in. Behind the head. Down. And up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. One more. Down. And up. Great job. Great job. Let's do it again. Trunk twist. Let's get them. Left. Right. 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 One more to the left. And one more to the right. You're doing great. You're doing great. We got one more round of those good mornings. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. One more. Down, up. Okay. Let's twist that trunk one more time. Left and right. Left, right, left, right. We got 10 seconds. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and right. Nice. Let's take a moment, come back to that breath. Thank ourselves for getting through one full round. We got the legs, we got our boxing, and we got our core. And now we're going to go into those arms. Okay. Again, for the weight. Here we can grab the weights or not, if you so choose. For these, we're going to go with the single arm bicep curls. Perhaps my most favorite exercise of all of the exercises. I don't know why. I have no real reason. Maybe because it makes the arms look good. So we got these for 30 seconds. Then we're going to go into those hammer curls. With hammer curls, I want to go double arm. All right. All right. And then we're going to sneak in an entirely different muscle to finish these off for the first 90 seconds. Lateral raises. And we're just going out. We're not going to go with fronts. We're just going to go straight out and straight back. All right. So we got one activity where we're going to go single arm bicep curls. And if you are a double arm kind of gal or kind of guy, feel free to do so. Really just want to make sure that, as you notice, I'm coming straight down and coming back up again. All right. I'm going to go single arm. You decide what works best for you. Then we're going to go with those double arm bicep curls, double arm hammer curls, excuse me. And then we're going to go for the lateral raises. Okay. Let's get ready to start our clock. We are going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make sure with these bicep curls, you are squeezing at the top. And as always, if my pace is too fast or even too slow, work the pace that works for you. One more to the left and one more to the right. All right, now let's get those hammer curls in. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall, striking that pose. Five seconds. All right, let's work the shoulders. Make sure as you're raising them, you got a weight that doesn't completely tax the shoulders out. It gives you enough where you know the shoulders are getting some work in. We got about 5 seconds. One more. Nice. Okay, back to the top of the order. We got our bicep curls. Less than 10. Nice. Get the hammer curls in. Here we go. The only thing I would say with this activity, and pretty much any activity we do, is make sure that you got the same rate on the eccentric where you're squeezing as you do with the concentric as you're coming back down. So you shouldn't go and then keep a nice rate going up and back down. Same applies for those lovely lat raises that we got going. Raise up and raise back down. Up and down. And also, as you're doing these, don't forget to breathe. Uh-oh. Sorry, got a telephone call there. Hopefully I didn't lose everybody. You're still there? Awesome. Keep this going. Awesome. Sorry about that. I got to put myself on do not disturb. Some people don't know I'm actually at work here, so it's all good. Take a break. Again, thank yourself for those activities. I'm going to start saying that more and more because I think a lot of times people don't give themselves enough credit for just getting here and actually doing this. So, thank yourself for getting here. Thank yourself for completing that activity. Reward yourself and tell yourself, hey, man, we got some more work to do. Give me a second. The lights have gone off in here. In my studio, and I'm in a different area because I got people on the other side. My studio, when you're not moving around here in this area, it says, you know what? Nobody's here. Turns the lights off. All right. So for the boxing, we're going to go with our old friend, speed versus power. Speed versus power means that we're bouncing upon those feet back and forth. And we're going to go with jabs and crosses as fast as we can, as many as we can. You should hear that Rocky Balboa music in your background, okay, or in your head. You're going back and forth with these. And then when I say switch, then we're going to go, Notice the footwork. Notice the hooks. And then last 30 seconds of the first round, you guessed it, you versus you. I want to see you guys moving around, throwing some shots, keeping everything nice and tight. You've got those slip leans, slip rears, some 5s and 6s. Make it pretty. Make it pretty. All right, we'll come back again and we'll go speed. This time we'll go with about 50% of the rate because we should be a little bit tired if we went hard in the paint. Then for our power, rolling those shoulders, and you come back, rumble round, you versus you. All right, get yourself ready. Start to size up your opponent. Tell them, you know what? I'm about to knock you out. Here we go. Get that speed going. Make sure you got a nice rhythm going here. A few more seconds. All right, let's go for those power shots. And then start that clock. Yeah, you got to make the noise too. It don't count if you ain't making noise. All right, rumble round. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. You got 30 seconds. You versus you. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. You got 10 seconds. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Nice. Okay. Now let's get that speed. 50% speed now. All right. Now, you don't have to go 50%. That's a suggestion. If you feel like you can go as fast as you were going before, do you. There's a fly that's been in here, and I don't know if you've caught him on camera, but I feel like he's getting about as much of a workout as we are. I mean, he has flown everywhere. And I'll shoot him away. He's decided he wants to be part of the action. So, Mr. Fly, get your workout on. All right, let's get those uppercuts. Big power shots. All right, you versus you, you versus you. You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds to make it pretty. Keep it going. Halfway point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you have won your round. Awesome. Okay, we've done our arms. We've gotten our boxing in, and now it's time for us to get some core in. All right, so for the core activities now, what we're gonna do is work on something a little different. We're gonna swing the weight from here, and you're gonna pull it through and come this way. And you're just gonna turn back and forth from here to here. All right, so I should probably demonstrate with a weight so you can see what I'm talking about. You've probably seen those machines where you've got a rope or a string or something where you're pulling some weights and you're coming all the way through. We're gonna keep the weight up nice and high, and we're gonna swing it over this way, swinging it back and swinging it this way, swinging it over and swinging this way. All right. So I'm sneaking a little bit of arm. So make sure that the weight is not to the point where you're spending more time on holding the weight up than you are working on the core. So, 5 to 8 pounds, depending upon your strength level. And then make sure you get the feet, that you're coming through here. All right. We're going to get those in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our good morning. So a lot of trunk twists, a lot of oblique work today. So these are the real tough ones that never want to go away. So I said I'd sneak as much stuff as I could in on those today. Down and back up. Down and back up. Okay. And those are the two activities. So we're going to twist back and forth from here to here, and then we'll go into good mornings. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it all the way through. All right, let's get those good mornings in. Down and up. Down and up. Down, up. Down and up. Down, up. One more. Down and up. Great job. Okay. Another round of pull throughs. All right, let's get those good mornings in. Round number 2. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right. Last and final round of those pull throughs. If you need to drop that weight, because those arms are talking to you, listen to your body first. Listen to me second. We're almost home. Okay? Final round of good mornings. One more. Great effort. Great effort. Thank yourself for putting in good work over there. Give yourself a little bit of grace. Give yourself a little bit of recovery time, and let's get ready for the bonus round, the rumble round, the one that hopefully will make you feel really good about everything that we just done here. I'm going to take an activity from each one of the groups that we did before to put all this stuff together. So, for the first round, for the first activity, we're going to work on those legs. In honor of our friends that are going to be out there running for the marathon, we're going to go ahead and we're going to run it again. We're going to run it out. Run it out for 30 seconds. Then, for our arm activity, I want us just to bring the arms out and back. Arms out and back. We're going to get that lat. We're going to get that lat pull, okay? And then for the last activity, we're going to trunk twist it out, okay? So running, lat raises, and then we got trunk twist. We're going to repeat that twice, and then that should take us to the end of the class. We'll get a little bit of stretching in and thank ourselves one more time for showing up for ourselves, showing up for each other. I'm done talking. Let's go for a run. All right. If you were a light jogger early on in this is your opportunity to show off a little bit here. We got less than 10 seconds. Okay, now let's tax those arms a little bit. Let's get that lat raise. Man, that fly boy, I tell you, the fly is making me tired as much as he's been moving around in here. Make sure you're getting it up shoulder height, not coming too higher, coming much higher than that. One more. All right, and we got a trunk twist. You want to grab a weight, you can. I'm just going to stand here and just twist back and forth. Hopefully that core is speaking to you, because we snuck a few more core activities in than we typically do today, because you can never have too much core. Awesome. Let's go back for our final run. If you're familiar with Chicago and familiar with how the marathon goes, we can see Roosevelt. We're coming up on Columbus. You can hear the crowd. They're cheering you on. They're telling you, you just ran 26.1 miles. Finish strong, finish strong, finish strong. Because you're so much of a show off, you got done with your run. And then what did you do? You guessed it. You shifted into some activity. You shifted into some arm movement just to show off. I'm not tired. That little 26.2 miles, piece of cake. Low fat cake, mind you, with no icing and that funny tasting flour. Almost there. Almost there. One more. Bring it back. Now let's get those trunk twists in. Twist over to the left. I'm going to do 2 on each side this time because you know what? At 26.2 miles, that was nothing, said the person who's just running his mouth and not his feet. Less than 10. Almost there. 2 more on this side and 2 more on this side. And that's it. Take a moment, come back to your breath. Thank yourself one more time for that great activity. And to complete everything, I want you to do me a favor and take the right arm and bring the left arm up as well. Put them together and give yourself a round of applause. My name is Jason Nisha. This is Body Parts Fitness. I now turn it over to our lovely host. Yes.